I have here my ground plan of my theater that I've traced out upon my PDF underlay, which is shown here. And I'll turn that off so that I can see my walls. Now this is only in 2D, and I want to now start thinking about making it in 3D. So I have 4 viewports here. This one is isometric, and this one's a left view, and this one is a front view. And then we have with this one at top. As I'm going to do my walls, I'm going to do a front wall, a back wall, a stage left wall, and a stage right wall. So I'm going to add a few more layers here. Walls, front, and another one, walls, dash, stage right, and another one, walls, dash, stage left, and another one, walls, dash, back. I'm doing this so that as I'm looking at the set, and if I want to look at the side in a section view, I can remove the one wall, turn off the one wall, and see through it. There are other ways of doing it, but this one is relatively simple at this stage. Now I'm going to go in and draw a few rectangles to represent these walls. Change to 2D. A rectangle here. Straight rectangle straight across. Grab this corner here and then go straight across there so it snaps. There we go. Do that again. Hit the space bar to begin the command again. And I'm going to start from this corner here and go all the way over to this side here. I'm going to grab here, have a track across so that I'm even. There we go. Now notice I drew right across the proscenium opening. That's okay. Space bar to start the rectangle command again. There. There we go. There's a rectangle. And we have another one there. Okay, now I've done these guys. So I'm going to, these are all in walls 3D, and I'm going to turn off walls regular so that all I have are my drawings there. Let me see where these guys are. This is in layer traps, so I'm going to turn that off. And these are in layer stage. I'm going to turn that off for now. This one is in guides. There we go. And then I have these dash lines, which I want to get rid of. Where are they? They're in proscenium arch. Great. Okay, so here are my 4 walls. I'm not going to move them yet. I'm going to work with them first. So I'm going to select these 4 walls and I'm going to extrude them to 60 feet. Right, you can see that I could just draw it with the height, but I've entered 60, and now they're 60 feet tall. Now here's the catch. This wall here, where the front wall is, this is where the proscenium opening is. So I'm going to cut it open. So I'm going to bring back my regular walls so I can see the proscenium opening. Now we know that the proscenium opening is, according to the ground plan, 36 feet wide and 24 feet tall. So I'm going to draw a rectangle like so to here. Make it a little bit bigger. Move it up a ways. Straight up. Let me turn on ortho. Great. And now I'm going to extrude it to 24 feet tall. So now I have this this box that's in there, and now I can do my subtraction. So modify and subtract, and it says down here to choose what I'm going to subtract from, which is going to be this wall here, and I hit enter, and then I want to select my solid and regions to subtract, which is going to be this box that we've got, and then I hit return, and now I have my proscenium opening right there. Now let's organize my drawing a little bit. Let's pick this front wall and move it to layers, walls front. I'm going to pick this back wall and move it to walls back, and pick stage right, move it to walls stage right, and choose stage left, and wall stage left. There we go. This way, if I want to look at the room from the left side, well, this one here, I'm looking at it from the left side. Okay, and if I tell this to do a shaded, I can't see through the wall unless I turn off the wall. Now this is lying just a little bit. Let me just do a slight angle here. In theory, we'd be able to see the proscenium opening. We can't see it because the wall's in the way. So let's turn off the stage right wall. And now I can see into backstage. And I'll turn off the back wall. Now I can definitely see through the back of the theater. And it's a way of organizing what I can see and what I can't see. So that's how we extrude our space into 3D, and we have some more work to do to raise these up and to do these extrusions and so on. Our next step, I'm going to turn these walls back on. Our next step is to cut out the doors. So I'm going to turn on my PDF underlay to find the doors. They're here. Actually, I'm going to turn on a more a clearer PDF underlay. There we go. Use this window here, and we're going to cut these doors open in a different way. So I'm going to do an isometric view. I'm going to zoom in on this door here, and I'm going to draw a 3D rectangle using the modeling tool. I'm going to use the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle from about here, pull it back to over here. There's a rectangle. I'm going to use a new tool. This is called the push. That's the extrude tool. This is called the press pull tool. You could type out press pull or press this button. I'm going to choose my rectangle here. And look at this, I can just drag it to whatever height I want. Now you'll see down here in the command window, it says specify extrusion height or multiple. And I'm going to, I could drag it to my height, but I know that these doors are 8 feet tall. So I'm going to enter 8 feet, enter. And there's my 8 foot tall door, or at least the box representing the door. Now I'm going to use this door to cut out a shape. Before I do, I'm going to make it a little bit deeper. Let's first see if I have hit my mark. There we go, it's in the right place, but I want to stretch it out a little bit, so let's tilt this backwards a little bit. I'm going to grab this and make the box bigger just by pulling it like this. Actually, I'll do it at isometric view so you can see it. There we go, that makes more sense. And let's get rid of the underlay so we can see it better. Okay, so now if I grab this side, I'm still in my press pull command. Okay, go either direction, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger this way. There we go. Now you'll see that I've made it even deeper. Now we're guaranteed to subtract the right shape. So I'm going to subtract this. Let's view what will happen when I subtract it using this window over here. And let's remove the front wall so we can see the actual change. Wall's front. There we go, it's gone. Now, if I subtract it here, subtract, modify, editing, subtract. So I'm going to choose the back wall, enter, choose the box. Wait, you know what? I'm going to delete it. Stop doing that. I just realized I have several more doors to subtract. So let's first turn on my underlay, and I'm going to take this box and I'm going to type in copy. Okay. Click, move it to this doorway. Put another one over here. Put another one down here for this door. Oh, that one didn't work. Well, I'll do it again. There we go. I'm going to escape and pick this one. Copy. And move this one to this doorway over here. Great. Now that I've got those done, I'll get rid of this one. Now I'm going to do my deleting. So modify. Oh, let me turn on this wall because otherwise I won't be able to do it that way. Walls front. Okay. Modify. Subtract. Choose my walls. There we go. And now hit enter. Now subtract the solids and surfaces and such that I want to take away. This one. Shift this one. This one. This one. And that one. Hit enter. Now I've got these two doors here. Let's take away the front wall and we'll see that we should have come on, turn off the front walls. Oh, when I did the subtraction, it combined them. So we're going to need to do them separately. So let's do undo, 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 undo. There we go. Now the wall's gone. Okay, we're going to subtract from this one first. Modify, subtract, select the back wall, enter, choose these guys, enter. Great, now I have those subtracted. Now let's turn on the front wall and do that again. Modify, subtract, select the wall, enter, that one, and this one, enter. There we go. So we've now subtracted our walls. Our doors from the walls. Terrific. Next thing we want to do is apply a texture to these walls, and I'm going to make them dark gray, if not black. So I'm going to choose all of them. Not necessarily a texture, but a color. Color. Select color. Pick a nice dark gray. So let's check this one out. So I picked the gray. We have got these different kinds of books here, different kinds of color pickers. I'm going to do way darker. Click OK. It doesn't change here, but it does change in this one because this one's rendered. This one's in wireframe. It has changed it somewhat because you can't see it anymore. There we go. Okay. So that's extruding these things, the walls, to make them tall. It's removing the proscenium opening. It's subtracting the doorways, and it's applying a texture, making the walls blackish and such. Have a great day.